Hi everyone. This is a March 2026 Investing with Danielle portfolio update. So what I've been doing with the investments I do have, I look at the overall total gain and whatever interest is there, I have been pulling it off. The thing I've started doing is investing more in mutual funds. I've selected some mutual funds which have some of the investments I've studied. For example, Nvidia. Several of the mutual funds I have right now have Nvidia at the top holding. Nvidia is always a very interesting stock to study. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to it. It's had a huge return. I mean, that return from the time I purchased it was over 600%. And I'm just like, wow, that is a lot of interest. Another one of the stocks that I liquidated quite a bit of the interest is Realty Income Corporation. I'm really debating in the future if I'm going to go ahead and buy some more of that because it has monthly dividends. It's consistent dividends, really something to think about. And they have some of the best landlords. The other real estate investment trusts I like is Prologis. And one of Prologis' largest landlords is Amazon. As my grandson says, ooh, they're on the way with the groceries. You all don't come for me because I know a lot of people are boycotting it. I've already liquidated all my Target because of the boycott. Made some money from Target too, but I did liquidate because I'm still honoring the boycott. So that right there, although the stock did go down quite a bit, but that's going to help because a lot of the stocks that lost money, I'm using that to lock in the loss, and that's going to help with taxes for 2026. So that right there, quite a few mutual funds. Mutual funds are really easy to do. I've gotten quite a few that have a 0% expense ratio. Some of them are as high as 0.04, and I've started to purchase Fidelity Trend Fund again. That probably has the highest ratio. All the other ones are really low. The main reason I like Fidelity Trend, I made a lot of money off of that, by the way, is that the top 10 holdings are always interesting to look at as it goes to trends because it is an actively traded stock. So I'll keep a little bit of that, have a little fun with it, pull the interest off of it when it makes money. The other thing I'm doing is deciding when I'm going to take my own Social Security. That's been a point of conversation, waiting and getting that long-term big check versus now when my 62nd birthday comes up and be able to get the benefit of that big check, or waiting until full retirement when you can work as much as you want and not worry about maximum income. But why would I want to work a whole lot? Yeah, so I'm kind of leaning towards taking it sooner because when I got on some calculations, I'm not going to suggest a particular calculation because liability, and I'm not a fiduciary, but one that I checked said my break-even point would be in my late 70s. So I'm just thinking, well, I'm going to be having my house paid off in my early 70s. That's going to be more income. In terms of my income, like I guess you would call it passive income, I have some corporate bonds that pay splashes of income here and there. I'm still working a part-time job, and that job has a retirement fund, and it does have company match after a certain period of time. Interestingly, I'm working at two places, kind of seasonal PRN kind of basis, and they're both in the same retirement company. So when I look at the investments, I can look at both funds, which is pretty cool. So depending on what happens, I can roll the money into there, and yeah, we'll just see what happens with that. So not a millionaire on paper, although I call myself a millionaire. I may not see the numbers there on paper, but yeah, I'll confess that I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire in blessings, anyway, and peace of mind. But the other one, let's see, pension. Oh, I have the one from. Let me say that again. Pension from K through 12, pension from when I was a public health nurse in California, Social Security survivor benefit, a little splash of interest here and there from corporate bonds, and then I do some part-time and PRN seasonal employment. And the other thing is with my LLC, which I'm still letting that business build up organically. Be a contractor, it's best to have an LLC in place so you can take care of all the things in terms of liability and bookkeeping and whatnot. And also business expenses, because you can get yourself an account, and whenever you have any expenses related to that, you can pull it out of there. So that's pretty much my March update. Please go to the About section of my YouTube channel to learn more about where I am on social media. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. If you'd like to contribute to my work, you can join me on Patreon. I put things in there unedited, or maybe something that I didn't publish, and some other things I have published, maybe with extra information. So if you want to support me, because I'm not monetized, you can sign up for the Patreon. Sign up for it, and then in a day or so, just cancel it. So then it'll be a payment for 1 month, and that'll give you enough time to look through all the different offerings I have in there. That's a way to, if you want to support me monetarily. Also, there's some other things in the About section, ways that you can support the platform. Go ahead and check out some of the playlists. I have a lot of great stock information. A cinematographer, I am not. That's my daughter's area. But I do provide a lot of good information. I'm really hungry. What?